What would you do if everything you've worked for came down to one decision? Would you play it safe? Would you back yourself? Because right now, I've got a family, a mortgage, businesses to run, staff relying on me, and a dream that's costing more money, more time, and more stress than I ever imagined. Most people would probably tell me to stop. Slow down, take the safe route, but entrepreneurs aren't wired that way. When things get difficult, we don't quit. We solve, we adapt, we push, and that's exactly what we're doing. My name's Joey, and this is Big Bro Joe. This is the story of what happens when you put everything on the line to build a brand. Everyone loves a success story. The opening days, the queues out the door, the packed restaurants, the headlines, the social media posts, the photos celebrating how far you've come. But very few people ever see this bit. The bit before success, the uncertainty, the setbacks, the delays, the invoices, the stress, the moments where you're wondering what you're going to do next and how to make everything work. Because building a business isn't glamorous at all. It's messy, it's uncomfortable, and sometimes it's downright terrifying. A few years ago, Big Bro Bao was just an idea. Today we're building something much bigger. Not just another takeaway, not just another restaurant, a fast-growing quick service restaurant brand designed from day one to scale. A brand built on systems, consistency, experience, and of course, serious flavour. Our goal? To build a brand capable of competing on a national level. Not because somebody handed us millions, not because we got investors funding every mistake, but because we genuinely believe that we can create something special. And now, it's time to find out if we're right. One thing you'll learn very quickly about entrepreneurship is that there are moments where reality really punches you right in the face. Budgets get blown, projects get delayed, problems appear from absolutely nowhere, and suddenly you're forced to make a choice. Do you panic? Or do you find a solution? Right now, we're facing one of those real moments. We've spent months building this site, months planning, months preparing, and yet we're still having to make difficult decisions every single day. Because that's business ultimately. Business isn't about having no problems, it's about having nothing but problems. But business is about becoming the person capable of solving them. You'll hear a lot of people talking about hustle, motivation, grinding, but in my experience, that's not what separates successful businesses from failed ones. Systems do, because motivation gets you started, it's systems that keep you going. The difference between a small business and a scalable business is usually hidden behind processes and models that nobody sees. Training systems, operational systems, marketing systems, financial systems, leadership systems, and over the next few months, we're going to show you exactly how we're building them. Because if we're serious about creating a national brand, everything has to be repeatable. Everything has to work. And everything has to be built properly. But this channel isn't just about Big Bro Bao. This channel is about entrepreneurship and hospitality in general. Real entrepreneurship. Not the social media version, but the actual version. The version where you're making decisions with real consequences. The version where failure is possible. The version where responsibility is exceptionally heavy. The version where people depend on you. We're going to be diving into branding, consumer psychology, marketing, leadership, business models, hospitality, growth, sales, and the behaviours that shape how people think, how people buy, and how they make decisions. Because understanding people is one of the most valuable skills that an entrepreneur can have. We're also going to be sitting down with some incredible entrepreneurs, founders, operators, hospitality leaders, people who have built businesses from nothing, people who've succeeded, people who failed, people who've learned lessons worth millions. And together, we're going to explore what makes entrepreneurs think differently, why some businesses thrive, why some collapse, and what it really takes to build something that lasts. Now, here's the reality. I don't know exactly how this story ends. Nobody does. That's entrepreneurship for you. There are no guarantees, there's no shortcuts, there's no certainty, there's no magical formula. It's just risk, effort, belief, and execution. But what I do know is this. Years from now, I'd rather tell people that I tried and failed than explain why I never tried at all. Because every business you've ever admired started with somebody willing to take a risk. Somebody willing to look uncertainty in the face and move forward anyway. And that's why we're here today, at the beginning. So if you're an entrepreneur, an aspiring entrepreneur, a business owner, a dreamer with a plan, or simply someone who wants to see what it actually takes to build a brand from the ground up, hit subscribe, follow the journey, get involved in the comments, ask questions, challenge ideas, and come behind the scenes with us, because we're going to show the wins, the losses, the mistakes, the breakthroughs, the lessons, and everything in between those. This isn't a highlight reel, this is the real story. I'm Big Bro Joe, and this is episode 1. Let's build something extraordinary.